Danny Barrera, he has Clemente out to his right. Here's Clemente onside. Tommy Stewart making a run. Tommy Stewart near post, just lets it settle.
Just leaning back there. He needs to get his chest over the ball, find heart. You love that with your players.
Motagalvan. Finding Guzman, stopped by the United.
What a tackle by Uzo right there. Great job by Max Alvarez too, finding himself in that pace. And here we go, back on the attack. Keep your foot on the gas here.
They've got the United on their heels.
Cross 0-0 though, and it's still always the threat of a quick counterattack. And for Arizona to jump in, nick a goal, steal 3 points is something still. It's got to be in the back of the mind, especially for the back four.
There's Koval moving forward. Koval's been quiet in the second half. Nippy trying to thread the needle and somehow gets it back. Trying to go through again. It's Cameron Watson. Cameron Watson will take a shot! Down, and he said this is a learning experience that you've got to take away because this could be 3 points that you might be giving up if you don't handle it correctly.
The ball stays in bounds. Talbot knows situational awareness, knows what's behind him. Keep the ball here. 2-touch, perfect.
Cameron Watson had that big goal during the EPL friendlies here.
Confidence booster for these guys if they can hold on to these 3 points.
Especially for a club like that.
Clemente and Koval in support on that far side. As Cazares plays it ahead. Republic keeping possession as it's sent wide up the flank. Clemente disallowed goal that Haber put in the back of the net.
Yeah, and that's promising. We haven't seen them really open onto the counterattack much this game thus far. So that'll be encouraging for Whitecap fans here. You can see Clemente getting a little bit frustrated with his team. Wants the ball being moved a little bit more quickly for the Republic.
Again, quite far up the park.
Certainly have. And that comes down first and foremost to Levi's. He's done a good job. He's really learning on the job how to play the left back position.
As Barrera ran into a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, fantastic penetrating ball by Flores. Excellent weight on it. And Levi's will be encouraged by that. He doesn't have to beat the fullback every time, but the intent is to boss the possession early on in the second half.
But it almost feels like they're having to try and settle things down, although here comes Clemente with some room to work with. He'll play it out wide, and a nice block. The box played back and cleared away after the strong run by Kiffy.
Well, because of the good possession by the Republic, they're able to experience. I mean, he's 36 years old. He can fit two of the young Whitecaps under his.
Stewart with 1 goal on the season through 2 matches. The Craigtown, Northern Ireland native. Sees his team in a scoreless draw with Vancouver Whitecaps FC 2, now in the 60th minute.
Levi's.
Davies ahead. Christian had a little bit of trouble with that one with a couple of caps in the vicinity. Was able to deal with it though.
And you see again here, Levi.
Couple of caps pressuring upfield. Republic dealing with that pressure though is Koval. Wide left. Back to the middle of the park for Flores, looking for Pirro. That's broken up and quickly advanced. Iwasa with some space down the left side. Looking to get around DeVitt.
How many times last season did we see pressure from Carlton Belmont lead to a goal? Today, this afternoon. KJ Koval out wide to Motagalvan.
to give it that Adam Kowalski had to come out the game. We're still waiting for the official assessment of the injury to Adam Kowalski, but Wade Hamilton has to be thinking, right, the fit.
Motagalvan. Pereira.
Kiffy's done well there. He'll be certain of Arbelador's pace and to make sure he can't get.
Richards got it up to Belmar. Christian won it for Sacramento.
Exciting young players, especially Tommy Thompson, who's had a run out the last couple of games for San Jose and in the central midfield area. He's shown a different side of his game in terms of
before being on the bench last night. Anibal Godoy came back into the line. So he's available for Sacramento on loan today. It's an affiliation between San Jose and Sacramento Republic, different from the Timbers in T2. T2 owned this year that are signed to the Earthquakes. Thompson and John, the two on the bench tonight.
Vancouver Whitecaps too, and didn't have the best of first halves, but the second half, how he improved, and I think that says a lot about a youngster, their ability to go in at halftime and realize things haven't gone their way, and to come out and put in a victory. Compared to the last match when he came on against Vancouver Whitecaps 2, where he was through on goal. And
Sacramento has made a sub as well, as Max Alvarez has come into the match. The former member of the Timbers organization, he was the co-director of the Timbers Academy before moving over to be an assistant at Sacramento Republic. 4 years. Adam John is offside. The flag's up. Hamilton makes halftime, taking it away from Derek Foran and going in alone on goal. Gallagher, a bump, and then Carlton Bell. He has options. Mackenzie Pridham, Octavio Guzman, Max Alvarez, Mike DeFonta, a defender unlikely, of course, to come in.
To his right, Fitz shielding. Not enough space here, Kevin. Motagalvan out to the wide. And it'll be Clementa sent it in a quick time.
We obviously know him well from last year. The guys know him well. I think what we would want to do is really want to maybe test him in the air early here, serve balls in the box, and make McLean make decisions to come out and try to punch something out.
A little nerves for a player coming back here. It was his first real match.
Yeah, I mean, everyone treats those situations differently, whether you get nervous or whether you start to feel comfortable. I think McLean's personality, it's a good little take here by
Cameron Watts. Cameron Watts is going to take a shot.
Be creative to get ourselves involved and get some good chances and test McLean early. Great job by Motagalvan there.
Here's Danny Barrera pushing the offense forward. Right after that goes Barklage.
And Derek Foran does a great job of covering Emmer, puts himself in a good position to help out his teammate, his right back. The gap between the back four and their holding midfielder, finding himself in good positions. As here he is on the ball right now. A good counterattack opportunity, but this is what
statistically only 2 shots on goal, which just seems mind-boggling to me. And those looking for an opportunity. St. Louis trying to work its way in.
Let's see if we can break here. I think up a little bit quicker with Mac. I think it's going to open things up a lot more. Even there's a good chance here.
Settles it in, and
he's even get a little bit more organized right now. You got to make sure you close these halves out strongly without conceding goals. That's where championship teams and winning teams are always good in this final 5 minutes. In fact, I'd like to see the guys push a little bit even. Maybe hope they are guys. Sacramento tonight kind of close this half out well.
Where's the team's fitness level 4 matches in? Now he's the 5th match.
You should be pretty good. This is probably one of the, especially with the preseason they had.
Timbers 2 a season ago, and Arizona before that. So Republic fans very familiar with number 32. Played at the University of Maryland. Looking to find a home in the Midwest. Harry Williams.
Friendly reminder there by Cochran.
How about Cochran? He played the Houston Dynamo, overall pick, G14.
Generation Adidas kids from Generation Adidas kids from their names. And to have that channel directly to a first team, whether it's USL, MLS, or NASL for that matter, how we want to keep them around the club and keep them around once they're done with their school, if they choose to leave school early or whatever it is. But
what does that mean? Is that a must for this club now?
Absolutely, it's a must for any MLS team, especially once again we talk about developing talent. Look at
James Gibby back post. Herrera fumbles.
Great chance to break. Give him Perry.
Such great footwork as well. It was the first time really seeing number 9 out on the pitch. First, I don't think I've seen him even in the preseason. So this is a great treat to see this youngster doing what he's doing out here tonight. Let's see if they can find him deep in this one here at Bonnie Field. J.J. Caval, such brilliance. Looking to the center of the park, looking for Brown. Brown gets a touch on it, and it's Patrick McLean. Without a goal, Motagalvan's last goal coming in 2014. That is when number 4 was playing for Pittsburgh.
Good piece of skill right there from Alfonso. You got people running at you, for you to have the composure to take 2.
Perry Williams.
It's like they're calling it off of Perry for a goal kick.
Okay, so last time. Over.
Gap. There's this gap right here that can exploit all game.
Here's a Wassa to the left side. Here's Harry Williams again. Pridham overlapping.
Tickets are on sale for only $10 at LAGalaxy.com. Sorry about that, Christian. I think you're right in what you were saying there.
It's the kind of ball that has been.
Viola now, just outside the box, flicks it in, looking for Jack McBean. It'll come in towards goal, headed away. Over the end line of the corner kick here.
They have a good shape to them.
Quite yet. James Kiffey, Barrera, Motagalvan, back to Barrera. Can they break one? Max Alvarez, crowd wants it. Too heavy of a touch. Swope Park almost trying to bait the Republic into making a silly mistake, but Sacramento just keeping it. Tabo will quickly look to throw it in for Danny Barrera. Motagalvan, Guzman, the crowd getting into it. They want another goal. They want another chance.
And Alfonso will come in for the next 4 years.
Well, I was talking to somebody about this earlier. I really feel that what's happened is it's an evolution of generations, right? So that when I was growing up...
Still an attack, James Kiffey. And the success the women have, you see the men now doing...
And now you've got something.
Yeah, and that's when you got to wait for those players to come out. And also, you got to wait for it to happen.
Terry, J.J. Caval makes one himself, a very important one as well. Saving the goal, keeping a clean sheet.
Sacramento tonight, but it was a new guy. He was able to get on the board. It's going to be a fun one here in the locker room to celebrate for this club.